Hi guys, it's Jerry, and I've got another art project for you. So today I was sitting in my kitchen and I was looking around and I noticed that we eat a lot of cereal. So I saw this cereal box and I was like, I've got a really cool idea. Why couldn't we make a puppet theater out of a cereal box? So that's what I did. So I want to show you. So what I did is I took my cereal box and I made a puppet theater. Check it out. Kind of cool, huh? So, I'm going to show you. So I made some puppets, and you make puppets out of a lot of things. I use finger puppets. So I printed some off. You can find all sorts of finger puppets. I can put some links on the bottom underneath. And you can do a puppet show for your family and friends. So, here's one. Hello, bird, how are you? Oh, I'm kind of sad. Why are you sad, bird? Well, I was supposed to go out with my friend Melanie and go to McDonald's, but now I can't. Because we have to stay indoors. And I don't know how long it's gonna be, and I just miss her so much. Well, I know, and I'm sorry you have to be in the house with us and the rest of your family and you miss your friends, but maybe you could call her and tell her all the fun things you've been doing. Well, I guess I could. I'll bet maybe you could even tell her about some of the things you've been making, or maybe you could put together a tea party and she could put together a tea party and you guys could be on the phone and have a tea party together using the phone or Facebook or something. That could be fun. That might not be a bad idea. Maybe I could try that. Thank you, that makes me much happier. You're welcome. So see, you can do all sorts of things with a theater. Here was another idea I had. You can use popsicle sticks. See, these are popsicle sticks. And if you don't have a printer, you can draw finger puppets. Here I have a little girl and her dad. And this little girl is crying. Her dad's like, "Why are you crying, sweetheart?" Well, everybody seems to be so worried, and I'm afraid. Well, you don't need to be afraid. We're keeping you home, and we're all staying home so we can keep everybody safe, and everybody will get well faster, and this will all go away soon. And that way you don't need to be afraid. Your parents are here to help take care of you and to protect you, and all of the people are going to help make you feel better. And we're staying inside to stay safe. All we have to do is follow the rules. Do you feel better now? Yeah, I think I do. Okay, well, let's go play a game. Goodbye. So there's two ideas. So here's how you can make a puppet stage. So this is my puppet stage. So I'm going to show you how to make a puppet stage. So what you need is a cereal box. See, a cereal box. And we're going to need scissors and tape. And basically that's it. So you're going to take your cereal box, and all of the cereal boxes have flaps, so you're just going to take all the flaps apart. So there's the bottom flaps, and you'll notice on the side there are more flaps, so you just take those apart and see, there's the cereal box all taken apart. So now you're going to cut off these on one side. It doesn't matter if you do it off the bottom or the top. Looks like I'm cutting it off of the bottom. You just want to come off one side, bottom or top, it doesn't matter, but just one. There's one flap. There's two flaps. There's, oh goodness. There's 3 flaps and there's 4 flaps. So see, that gives you a nice flat bottom. And that's gonna be the bottom of your theater. Now you're gonna turn the box inside out because you want the brown part. And just fold all the flaps so it folds really nicely. Just like that. Okay. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you want to, first of all, we're gonna make the window for your theater, okay? And this is the hardest part of this whole thing. You're probably gonna need a grown-up to help you. So you're gonna want to take a pencil and you're gonna make a square or a rectangle. However big you want it, but it needs to have a border. See? Now on my theater, you saw it had little, what they're called scallops like this. But yours doesn't have to. It can just be a square if you want. It's up to you. And you can even use your pencil for this. Just push a hole into it, like that. And then use your scissors to cut that square out. Again, my art studio is outside, so you hear a lot of outside noises. We live by an airport, so that's a plane you hear. Okay, so there's the square. Okay. Now then, you're probably wondering, okay, well, how do I put the people in the back? So now what we're gonna do is you're gonna tape these flaps together. This is where the tape comes in. So you're gonna tape them together like this, so they match at the bottom. You want to sit up, stand up straight. I should have put my tape on my table, so it was all ready. Okay. Okay. You know, if I could have made the square on the other side and you wouldn't have been able to see the tape. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Now on this side, on the opposite side from your square, you're just gonna cut it right down the middle. Straight line right down the middle. Well, kind of straight. I'm not very good with straight lines. Yeah. And then we're going to tape all of the flaps down on top. Oops, no, you gotta cut these two. Let's cut those off. Okay, so now you gotta tape these flaps together at the top. See? you know what it's called whenever you reuse stuff that was something else? It's called recycling. I like to recycle stuff. I think it's fun, especially if it's recycling it in fun ways. I'm sure most of you guys probably have recycle bins at home. So you tape it just until it stays together. Figure out all the different ways it needs to be taped. I put one on top, that, and then I'm putting one on the front. So in a previous video, I recycled toilet paper rolls to make donkeys. And I'm recycling a cereal box to make a puppet theater. See? And there you go. There you have a puppet theater. Now, you could, if you wanted to, decorate it. You could paint it or color it or do all sorts of different things with it if you wanted to. Or if you don't, you can just make puppets and perform in your puppet theater. It's whatever you want to do. Make up your own stories. You can make up stories about how Mouse and Bird make plans to trick the cat. There's all sorts of different things you can do. So, I hope that this is a fun project you can do with your family, and that you guys can come up with lots of stories together while you're stuck together. Maybe you can tell a story of what you're doing in your quarantine, and you can videotape it and maybe send it to your grandparents or to aunts and uncles or to friends. Maybe you could make stories with your friends and send them to each other. That would be a lot of fun. And oh, maybe you could make makeup stories. Maybe you could draw dragons and make a story about a dragon and make a dragon puppet. And who knows, whatever your imagination takes you, you could all do all sorts of fun stuff. I could just see all sorts of fun things you could do with this. So I hope you enjoy it. Make a theater. I'm sure you're eating cereal. Use a box. Have fun. I look forward to seeing your theaters and your ideas. Have a great day. Bye.